Hi everyone, I'm John and it's time for another Eastview COVID update. I want to first of all recognize that many of us are COVID weary and I want to thank you for your graciousness. As an Eastview leadership, we realize that there are strong feelings and mixed emotions about this moment in the pandemic when limitations are changing and public health orders are adjusted. On one hand, we're relieved that gathering limitations and mask requirements are being lifted. On the other hand, many people are cautious because they care for people who are vulnerable or they find themselves vulnerable. As a community that seeks to show love and grace towards each other, we will be following the path that I'm going to outline now. We believe that this strikes a balance between the removal of public health mandates and our full welcoming and care to those who find themselves vulnerable and need to proceed with caution. So, Eastview Children's Ministry, pre-registration is no longer required, and because many children cannot yet be vaccinated, volunteers will continue to serve our children and wear masks. We want to provide the highest level of care to our kids and also want to provide confidence to their parents. Thank you to the volunteers who are on board for doing this. And Eastview Youth, there's going to be no capacity limitations and masks will not be required after March 15th. And in Eastview common spaces, like when you go to Cafe Oasis or getting your mail, there will be no mask requirements after March 15th. And effective March 15th, the province is moving mask mandates, so we're going to follow suit. And Eastview worship gatherings. We will continue to provide seating for worship in both the sanctuary and in the auditorium. Seating in the auditorium will continue to be vaccine assured because there's some people who very much want and need that. And seating in the sanctuary will not have any vaccine checks, and our capacity limits will be removed. Worship gatherings will continue to provide some spacing between households, just as a courtesy to each other. And Eastview life groups and other ministry gatherings, you can gather in homes and you can gather on site, and all capacity limits are being removed after March 15th. Repeatedly, we have said that following public health guidance is a big way we show love to our neighbors and love them as ourselves. I think it's important that we remember the whole verse. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Let me just say that it's time. It's time that we worship together. It's time that we learn together. It's time that we serve each other. It's time that we experience connection and community and relationship. So last Wednesday, the day after capacity limits changed here in Manitoba, I was watching the Jets game, and the arena was sold out. People are sitting shoulder to shoulder. They're loving it, and they're loving being part of something they've missed so much. They're cheering their hearts out. And I thought to myself, I should post a picture of this on my socials with the question, who has the bigger fans, the Jets or Jesus? So church, there's no Jesus jersey that we can throw on to show our support. But when we gather together, we tell a pretty powerful story of what God is doing. Really?
Yeah.
So see you on Sunday.
Woohoo!
So if there was a Jesus jersey, what would it be?
It'd be Jesus as a goaltender. Because
Jesus saves! Woohoo! Yeah! Go Jesus! Woo! See you on Sunday.